Hi everybody, welcome to the Dave DiIanni Show. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head soccer coach Dave DiIanni. Well, Coach, 2 home games this weekend and 2 more good results for you. Let's start with the Saginaw Valley State match on Friday night. No score, double overtime, scoreless draw. You outshot Saginaw. You definitely controlled the match. 19-5 overall shots, 8-3 in shots on target, and then 10-2 in corners. So you definitely controlled play, but weren't able to get a goal. But again, on the other side, Saginaw didn't score either, so at least you got the tie there. What were your thoughts in a game against Saginaw, which is always, very spirited and definitely a good contest every time?
Yeah, they caught us a little bit off guard. Scouting report that we had nothing to do with how they came out and played. Those numbers, I think, they may have existed anyways, but they certainly were the benefactor of how Saginaw played us. Very defensive kind of system. Kind of played it like a 4-2-4, and sat back, and their restraining line was really in their half. So it was very difficult for our kids to have to break them down, and again, give credit to that Saginaw Valley, and to keep a game plan that they continued for 110 minutes. I thought we had a lot of moments where we were frustrated, with not being able to break them down quick enough, and.
Right.
But again, especially after halftime, talking to them about how the Saginaw was playing, what ways we wanted to try to expose them. I thought our kids did a good job in the second half, and then did a good job in the overtime. When you're playing teams like that, you need to get a goal. You need to have them come out of their shell. And Charlie Socia missed an opportunity about 7 minutes into the game, a very good opportunity that would have opened it up for the rest of the game. For 83 minutes, and we had moments in the second half, and then we had Maria Brown hit the crossbar, and with about 5 seconds left in overtime. So we had a lot of opportunities. Even saying with Saginaw playing the style they did, but I wasn't disappointed with how our kids played. We just need to be a lot more clinical in the box. We need to finish opportunities to make it easier on ourselves, and I thought we did that on Sunday against Northwood.
Yeah, and you were able to get a couple goals, or a couple balls in the back of the net on Sunday. 3-0 victory over Northwood. 2 first-half goals, Maria Brown and Jenny Shaba, about 5 minutes apart. Kayla Addison added a goal in the second half. 25-5 in shots. Definitely controlled the ball on the offensive side there. 14-1 in corners. And maybe the most fun number, your 100th home victory. You got the Gatorade shower afterwards, which I'm sure was nice and warm. But talk about the victory over Northwood, 3-0.
Well, I thought we played well. We had a good short practice on Saturday. It was intense, and we went over some of these things that maybe we're going to be seeing from other teams and how to break them down. And I thought we did that. What I really liked about Sunday were not only the opportunity, the quality of the opportunities. Because Northwood came out and played us. They didn't sit in. I thought that we created some good opportunities. What I liked is we got Ashley Botts on the scoring sheet with an assist for Jenny Shaba's goal. Kayla Addison scored the third goal. Maria Brown scored the first goal. 3 seniors that we need up front to be involved in what we're doing offensively. And again, we've said numerous times we have a great deal of depth, and we have some really good young kids that are playing for us, but the best teams we've ever had have had senior leaders, both on the field and off the field, and it was good to see them get on board. And they played, like they had a little bit more urgency. We challenged them to play with a little bit more of a fighter's mentality, the mentality of being hungry to score, and I thought they did that, and so that was great. And you can't say enough about our back line, who a year ago have given up silly opportunities for goals because we've pushed too many numbers. We've been unbalanced, and I don't know, that was 6 or 7 straight shutouts for them and for our goalkeepers, and so we're going to continue to praise that, because that's going to be what's going to help us be successful later on in the year.
You're at the halfway point now. 18 regular season matches. You're 9 matches in. At the time of the recording, you're 7-0-2 overall, 3-0-1 in GLIAC play. Kind of assess where your team stands at this halfway point. Positives, negatives, how you feel going into the second half of the season.
Well, I like this team. I think the depth is some of the best we've ever had, if not the best. Certainly, for a lot of that depth to occur, we need some of our younger girls to continue to be consistent, not only in practice but on the field. Again, like I said, I like our senior leadership right now. Molly Streeter, Alyssa Myra, Chelsea Parise, and then the 3 girls up top are doing a great job. Erin Hilbert they're playing with urgency. It's halfway through. They got a month left.
Right.
They have 18 guaranteed opportunities. So I like that. And again, Sunday, seeing Kale Addison and Ashley Botts and Maria play with a little bit more urgency and play well and get rewarded for that. I think we're starting to get healthy. We got Kayla Kimball back for the first time this week, or last week, and we had, she was an all-region, defender last year, so that's only going to help us. So I like this group. I think they're super resilient. They're coachable. They want to get better, and as long as they can keep doing that, as we get moving on, I think we'll keep improving. I think we haven't peaked, which is important. And I think they recognize that they haven't, and they're continuing to try to get better. And if we can keep doing that, we've got about a month to continue, to get better going into the postseason, and I think we're going to be an exciting team to watch.
Interesting stretch now for you as you just finished up a 5-game homestand. Now you're on the road for 5. That starts this weekend when you go to Ohio to take on Malone on Friday at 4 p.m. and Walsh on Sunday at 1 p.m. Talk about getting away from Allendale for a little bit for 5 straight matches and kind of what Malone and Walsh could present this weekend.
Well, Malone and Walsh, 2 new schools to our conference. I don't know an awful lot about them, but quite honestly, we're focusing less about the opponent this year and more on ourselves. But going on the road, I think we're all pretty excited to go on the road, and it seems like you never say that, but a lot can occur on the road. You can face different adversity. You can play in different people's fields. You can find out a lot about yourself. Better team chemistry, team bonding. Get away from distractions on campus. Our girls can do their studying, in the hotel rooms versus, a busy library. So I think there are a lot of benefits. Depends on how you spend it and what you're trying to get out of it. So we're excited about it, and we're excited about getting around, spending more time together, and and I think it'll be exciting to see 2 totally new opponents that we haven't played, and I think that'll be good for a lot of things. 1, they haven't seen us yet, and 2. We haven't played them, and so there should be an excitement to showcase what we have to offer.
Sure. Grand Valley State, 2 more good results last week, and 7-0-2 on the year, 3-0-1 in conference play. And again, Dave, congratulations on your 100th home victory. Let's hope for 100 more.
Thanks, EJ.
Thank you for watching the Dave DiIanni Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.